Paddy Curdie from Portadown is still pondering which writing genre he likes the most, having written a script, poetry, haiku and short stories. After hearing about flash fiction, he decided to give it a go, and you can let him know if he has found his calling after he reads his story called Bombed Your Chippy.
Thanks very much, Billy. And if it's not my calling, don't tell me. So this is called Bombed Your Chippy. The oily crackle of dead cod drowned the sound of the panic bar fire door. Sangwon continued frying, his eyes fixed irregularly on the clock. 34 seconds later, his ears pricked. 12.5 boxes of fresh cut chips collapsed. He banged his skimmer on the lip of the frying range, tossed it to the floor, looked sharply at Angie, his assistant, then bolted. "Nugoseo, who's there?" said Sangwon, struggling for breath. "Mai Young," said the intruder with shaking hands. "Hachirisho, did you escape?" asked Sangwon. Mai Young's teeth were crushed so tight his jaw spasmed. Sangwon wrestled him against the wall, then dragged Mai Young's heels onto a scabby blue stool and lifted 2 Craven cigarettes from their blood-red box. 16th of June 1951. A cargo ship, Mersey Glory, departs the port of Busan, South Korea. Its inward journey across the Pacific carried munitions, her outward trip to the Atlantic for repairs. Military police combed the vessel, but it was vast, and wedged between wooden crates and splintered barrels was a teary Choi Jae-myung. Over a month passed when the ship docked in her home port of Liverpool. On a diet of bananas and rainwater, Jae-myung, with ribs like hills, slalomed along decks and down desolate companionways. He saw a flatbed Leyland Hippo lorry parked in dry dock. Jumping off at a red light 2 miles later in a district of terraced housing. Crawling up a hilly street with a merciless squint every sinew was pulsing. "Do what you say, oh, help me," he cried out. A man in a red phone box saw Jae-myung, hung up the receiver and ran. With a spate of rain falling, Jae-myung, his body now like a sandbag, neared a parade of shops embalmed under a gassy glow. His conditioning kicked in, an instinct for cover, marching down an alleyway where he saw a target, a rim of light. Sangwon walked towards him, smiling, clenching Jae-myung's hand at attention before draping him in a white apron. Jae-myung learned the trade quickly, watching Angie, her curly hair cascading underneath her hat and with a plunging blouse that deftly absorbed any flying grease. 16th of March 1982. 30 years after the thought was first conceived, Jae-myung erected a sign, Choi's Place. The day was also his wedding anniversary. Angie still harboured hopes of visiting her husband's homeland. Silver, she realised she never would. Thank you.